Let me just make sure that I'm not looking like I'm a stuffed potato. Yesterday my shirt looked stuffy, like I had one belly here and another belly here. No, I only have one belly. Oh Lord Jesus, help me. Hello everybody, hope you're having a wonderful day today. And if you're seeing the show for the very first time and you like the show, please subscribe, like, and share, and hit that notification bell so when an episode comes out, you're first to know. Yes, and do me one favor, after watching the show or whatever part you get up to, make sure to hit the like button. That's how we, you know, get the algorithm to favor us and, to push out our shows out there. Because I'm telling you, this Positive Sussex channels, see my channel? It's a clean channel. I don't have any kind of shenanigans on my channel. So, that is not what people subscribe to. So in order for, YouTube to send, my videos out, you have to like it. Okay. Okay, that's enough. But yes, so I just wanted to report on Harry's visit to the UK to see his father, who, has been diagnosed with cancer. We know that Charles had a procedure done for an enlarged prostate. However, the cancer that he has right now is not prostate related. It is something else. The palace has not revealed what that cancer is. And I'm telling them it would do them a really huge favor if they would just come out and say what that cancer is and what is Charles's prognosis, because what is happening right now is just a lot of insinuation, a lot of guessing, a lot of opinions rather than facts, and we need to deal with the facts. So I'm saying that it is best for them to come out and be transparent with the public. That would do them a whole lot of good. And not only that too, it potentially can save somebody's life. Okay, so they're missing the point on that. They've missed the mark on that. So I think this is something for them to reconsider. And I don't know if they're thinking within time they will explain to the public, but to come out of the gates like that, every time you hear the word cancer, it's very scary for a lot of people. It is scary for me. When I do my, my annual test, I go in very scared, worried that somebody's going to find something, that is wrong with me. And nobody wants to hear the word cancer. It's the worst word. Think of all the words in the world, in the dictionary that you can hear. One word you never want to hear is the C word, cancer. Okay, so when I do my mammogram and I have my annual, women's tests and stuff like that, I'm very, very, very frightened because I don't want to hear anything that is bad, that is related to cancer. And as we, as you grow, you're born, you grow up, and as you get older, things happen to you. This body breaks down, okay? And it could be from all kinds of things because we're exposed to so many different things, whether directly or indirectly, that is toxic and that is unhealthy to ourselves, and we don't know. So you just never know what can happen to you. So because of that, I have sympathy for Charles, and that is the reason why I think that Harry went over and visited him, because he has sympathy, he has a heart, and anybody can, you know, come down with cancer. And it's good to know for Harry too as well. You know, you want to make sure that, you know, depending on what it is that you're, you know, you sort of monitor those things, and you sort of prepare yourself in life or do things in life to avoid, you know, something like that. So Charles could have well told Harry what it is, and it was in person. You know, nobody was listening. It wasn't over the phone where they could hack his call, or it wasn't, you know, something text. You know, all of those things. We know the British media, they've had a history of espionage and hacking and listening on people's conversations. So it's nice that Harry was there in person. We don't know what the conversation was, but the British media and the Rangers, that, you know, encounter with Harry and his dad, you know, they said it was about 16 months since they really had a one-on-one, you know, meeting, and they have made it into something pleasurable for them because it was a short meeting. And it says a lot about these people. These, the Rangers and the British media, they are definitely deranged. They are sick to the core. That you are happy. Here is a father and a son. Instead, you guys talk about how beautiful it was that Harry was able to leave his home, travel 11 hours on a plane. Okay? 11 hours on a plane, and to be there for his father. You guys should be, they should be pointing out how honorable and loving that is. Instead, they are fixated on how long the meeting was. And let me just break down this meeting. Charles is a person that does things by the book. You could see the man during his coronation. He had a fit. He almost lost it in public when the procession, the time was sort of like messed up. I think it was probably Kate that was a little late, or William that was late. Anyways, whoever the entourage is was late, and the man went into almost a breakdown, a fit, and he must have said one or two bad words in that carriage. I don't know how many people saw that. So this is a man that keeps time. And since the visit was sudden, because I mean, he just released the information about his cancer diagnosis 2 days ago, he told his family. Harry, you know, once he told his family, yesterday they said, or the day before they said Harry was going to go over to England. And then we saw Harry yesterday in England. So it was quite, everything happened very quickly. And Charles is a person that keeps his diary, his schedule. He doesn't waver. He's always on time. So he had already booked for him to go to Norfolk, where he wanted to spend some time quietly away from everything that is happening in London. So he had already booked a helicopter to go. And people are not seeing that Charles actually delayed the helicopter ride in order for him to receive and to speak to Harry. Okay? So people are not looking at those positives. They're looking for the negative. They're saying literally that Charles gave Harry 30 minutes. First they were saying just 45 minutes. Now they're saying it's 30 minutes. And he was on his way. Whatever he had planned was already arranged. Some people may say, well, he could have canceled the plan. But here you're talking about somebody that is set in their ways. He's 75 years old. He is set in his ways. he's not going to change for anybody. And what we should take away from it is that yes, he delayed his his transportation, the helicopter that was supposed to take him. He delayed it to see Harry. It was sudden. Now let's just go back a little. These two, they said, haven't had an encounter or some type of close meeting in 60 months. That's what they're reporting out there. We don't know if Harry has been speaking to his dad privately. We don't know. So I'm not going to say that. But we're going based on public records. So 16 months they haven't spoken. I think that it was important when you're having issues, or you're having, family issues, what you want to do, you want to gradually build up. You don't want to come there and it's awkward. 16 months is a long time. It's an awkward situation. All of a sudden, 16 months you go in and it's an awkward situation. So the best way you want to approach this, with short incremental time, until if they want to come together back as father and son, or they want to rebuild their relationship, it should be incremental. You take time and you build up and you build up and you build up and you build up, because I'm sure it wasn't an easy meeting for both parties, for Harry and for his father. A lot has happened between them. Okay, so I think the time was good. It was short, they get to the point, there's no awkwardness, and so on and so on and so on. And it's not anybody pushing it, one person on each other, and you create, now there is, what I think now, there is some type of fondness. You're now wanting to see that person again. It's like it's like eating something all the time. Eventually you don't want to eat it because you've had it so much, right? So it's good to space things out. And a lot of people may agree with me, a lot of people may disagree with me, but I think I'm looking at it from that point of view, where short visits, because there's a lot has happened between them. Short visits, so you have a short visit and then you build up on the visit. Okay? And another thing I wanted to point out, who is to say that Harry is not going to meet Charles at some point, while he's in the UK? We don't know all of those things. Who is to say that he's not going to meet him at Norfolk? Okay, we don't know. So it's just really terrible, when it comes to the British press, that they're insinuating, and they're literally happy and celebrating, and the Rangers are celebrating that Harry's visit with his father was short. But they're not processing, they're not looking at, when you have strained relationship, that no one wants to be in a space with somebody for a very long time. You want to have short incremental visits or meetings, and then you build up on that relationship. That's how that works. Okay? Everything that people are doing in life, they always start off, you start off small and you build up. When you buy a home, you buy a small home. That's what you can afford right now. And then eventually you buy a bigger home. Okay? When you buy a car, you buy something affordable. And eventually you buy your dream car. Okay? That's how life works. But people are not looking at it like that. Okay? So I'm happy that Harry showed the world that he is a stand-up kind of person, and he loves his family. He has love in his heart. Okay, he's definitely Diana's son. He's definitely good King Harry. He has love in his heart, and he can put aside whatever it is that is hurting him and be there for his father. So that is definitely commendable. And it says a lot about who he is as a person. That when push comes to shove, and when there is something that is pressing, that he can put aside whatever it is and he can be there. Okay, that says a lot about who this man Harry is. And people are overlooking all of that, and they want to focus on the amount of time that Harry and Charles met. It's just, it says a lot about these people that are making a big fuss about the time, as opposed to understanding that this is what is necessary. It has to start off small and then it builds up. Okay? And they were carrying on talking about William, had no plans to meet Harry. And at the end of the day, a lot of people may not want to hear that Harry and William are brothers. They're from the same mother. They say from the same father. They both came from Diana. Okay? So if Harry and William do decide that they want to come back and be brothers and be close and want to mend their relationship with, with mediation and therapy and whatever it is, that is not our business. That is not our business. That's why I am supporting the Sussexes unconditionally. Whatever decision that they make, they know it is best for them. Whether they want to come back as a family with, members of the royal family, that is their business. That is on them. I am supporting them because of their heart and the work that they're doing. That's why I'm supporting them. But whatever they feel is best for them, it is not my place to decide. It is not my place to decide. And that's why I'm going to support them unconditionally. That's how I'm going to roll. Okay? and I know Harry and Meghan, they're very smart people. They know what is best for them. They know what is best for their children. Look, they made the move. They made the decision to live over there, to leave and to come to the United States. They knew they didn't want to be part of what was happening. But we don't know what they may decide in the future. We don't know. So we're going to love them unconditionally. And whatever decision they make, we're going to support them. Because at the end of the day, that is Harry's family. And he's going to do what is right for him. And we just have to love him and support him and be there to uplift them in prayers as well as with our love. That's it. Oh gosh, I sounded mushy, right? Today. But anyways, that's all for now. Take care. Love each and every one of you guys. And thanks for the support. Susie, I hope you're feeling much better. I know you weren't feeling well. You had gotten COVID. And I hope that you're recovering nicely. And you said it was your second time. Oh my goodness, this COVID, I think it has taken the place of the common cold. Not the common cold, the flu. Yeah, the flu. Thank God the last time I was sick, it wasn't COVID. I was like, I tested myself, it wasn't COVID. It was the flu. So you have the flu and you have COVID, but COVID seems to be dominating more than the flu. Anyways, take care. Love you, Susie. Feel better. I hope that you recover 100% and you're back to yourself and doing whatever you used to do before. Okay. Black Queen, I hadn't seen you in a long time too. I thought that you were on vacation. You had went, to the Caribbean or something, but I saw you in one of the videos commenting. Thank you for always supporting the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much. Love. Hey, and don't forget to hit the like button on your way up. It really helps the channel. Take care. Bye.